All right. Hey, everybody. We are back with more Trigger Happy Havoc. I've been looking forward to getting to Chapter 4 because I would say a good amount of the events that I like in the story happened in this chapter. We're finally past the god awful Chapter 3. Um, Also, I think this is kind of the chapter where stuff starts to actually culminate and build into or lead into something, because the other chapters you are just kind of meandering around for the first part, and this is, I think, the first chapter where you really start to piece together what's going on. So for the long and short of it is stuff actually happens in this chapter compared to the earlier ones, and that's good because that means I'm not going to be as annoyed with, well, we haven't gotten to chapter 5. That one really takes the cake when it comes to unnecessary repetition, but I don't think this chapter is nearly as bad when it comes to that, so that's a good thing. So we will go ahead and get into it. Just as a quick recap, chapter 3 saw the deaths of Taka, who will be forgotten pretty much entirely from this point forward, Hifumi, and Celeste, with her being the culprit of the last chapter. Uh, and also kind of cements that, again, not going to say necessarily uh, the worst person, but she definitely has the worst demons in this scenario. So this situation definitely got to her the worst, since she is so far, well, actually that's not true. I was gonna say, so far she is pretty much the only person who really actually tried to play the game intentionally. But Sayaka also tried to do that in chapter 1. It just didn't work out so well for her. So we will go ahead and get into chapter 4. Let's begin. Yep. Starting this off lovely, aren't we? Yep. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Make a note of that. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka. Then Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed. They're picking some weird frames for these flashback CGs. And that brings us up to now. I didn't even have to say anything. The game did it for you, but the game always does that, so I thought I would just be courteous. The next morning, in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. So now there's only 5 of us here. Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. Yeah, like, as much as a lot of these characters are basically there to kill or be killed, that is something that you really, I will say that as that is something that is that's pretty effective to point out, because yeah, like, admittedly there are too many characters in the game to begin with, but doesn't change the fact that you do kind of feel their presence, and when they're gone you definitely feel that too. Well, except for Taka, at least in game, because like I said, they really do not mention him. They really do not talk about him in the slightest. Like, Hifumi got more of a send-off than Taka did, and Hifumi was a much worse person and human being than Taka was. Anyway, still. What did I see yesterday? Oh yeah, this shit too. Yeah, also Makoto went to a hidden room in the boys' bathroom on the second, I think it was on the second or the third floor, I forget which. Had a whole bunch of documents in this secret room, then got knocked the fuck out again. Very common for Makoto to just fall unconscious. Almost happens as much as Toko and Jack, so. But anyway, what did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is the mastermind spy? Oh yeah, and that was revealed too. Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more.
Okay.
She's looking at you. Mr. Open Book, bad at hiding your feelings. Okay, in that case, let's eat till we pass out.
Huh?
What do you mean, in that case? Well, 'cause look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be 'cause you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? Oh, Hina. Very nice girl. Again, one of the more human characters, but just food, and that's about it. If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. So let's eat.
Okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat till we can't stand up. If these guys can actually make donuts on their own, then that's fairly impressive. What? That's like a Deep Impact holy shit, Deep Impact? Really? It was Deep I've only heard Deep Impact referenced one other time in any other popular media aside from this, and that was in Family Guy, and that was early Family Guy, like I forget when Family Guy came out. Was it 97? But anyway, like it had to have been at least late 90s before 2000. So like, damn, who the hell remembers Deep Impact? But anyway, that's like a Deep Impact style meteor impact extinction level event combination of foods.
Huh?
What? Those are both breakfast and those are both breakfast time top sellers. Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right. Since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have Alter Ego. We don't have to give into despair just yet. Yeah, learn from that bitch Celeste. She's right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Yeah. Think happy thoughts, not deathy thoughts.
You know?
Like when we're gonna get out of here, right?
For serious.
When this is all over, I think I want to get reborn for serious. Reborn as someone serious. Okay.
Well...
Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. Jesus. The writers. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be any more murders. Huh? What makes you so sure?
According to the spirits...
According to the spirits, I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it.
However...
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
How about that?
I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. We're not going to be able to get through it. Maybe I'll, maybe I might do a stream. Well, I can't do a stream because they would take, what I'm getting at is maybe I'll do something that has all the consecutive free time events. I'm not going to be able to get through it in this particular playthrough because it's impossible to get through all of them in a single playthrough, which is another issue that this game has. But yeah, the whole thing about Hero is that he is a fraud. He is a scammer and a con artist. So yeah, Ultimate Fortune. As much as they really try to dive into what makes every Ultimate an Ultimate as time goes on, I have no idea how they didn't see through the bullshit that this guy is not the ultimate fortune teller. They could have just easily made him an ultimate con artist and he could have lied about that, but that would have required a little bit more thought when writing the draft, so. That seems really low.
It's not like some occult
Well-
mystery.
Well, yeah, it's not like ESP or whatever. Of course I'm only going to get it right sometimes.
The occult is bullcrap.
How the fuck do they have a voice line that says that? And what the... Maybe that was just an issue when they localized it, but even as a localization, why would you keep that line? That's his whole thing. But maybe I'm overgeneralizing. I mean, communicating with spirits, fortune telling, I'm not somebody who believes in that in the first place, but still just seems like a very big oversight, but okay. I told you my fortune telling isn't like some occult thing.
So,
Even Aoi gets it. Fortune telling isn't a cult?
You got it all wrong.
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation.
Huh?
Cattle... what?
so...
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research. And this is the point where nobody should ever give any sort of respect or validity to what Hiro has to say ever again.
Actually,
No, you're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me. It all happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. And that's not even an outrageous claim. I don't even think people would want a 100% all beef burger. Some people might, but not most people. So I got a burger to go and headed home.
but
And before long,
the end is nigh.
the sky was filled with a mysterious blinding light.
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger. And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair.
I mentioned it a while ago. Despite having a pretty low budget, this is the game that most of the people on the Danganronpa crew, this is the game that they wanted to make. So,
And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess.
that actually sounds like
You
a good
can't
burger.
trick me.
So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill. And so are you getting talk saying that he got up in his face, or you went back to the actual grill? That was stupid, I'm sorry. And they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation. I feel dumb having said all of that. I kind of got lost halfway through.
Ah,
I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity. Thank you, Aoi.
Don't be mean.
I stink of... How dare you?
ah.
Well, you do stink, though. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, thank you, Makoto. I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
Yeah,
Me either. I mean, I would never.
Of course.
Me either.
indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends. I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. I mean, it's easier to rally the support of 5 other people rather than 15. Or 14. Spoilers, I guess. Like you haven't been spoiled enough already. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we've finally become united. But
Well,
To be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toka were here for this too. I mean, you could try, but they've been extremely uncooperative for most of the game.
But
But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without him, I say. That was enough to prove we were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. Very. That's actually not bad. Very astute words for those two characters. All-star apologies. Weird that they're featuring Chihiro here since he died 2 chapters ago. But anyway, we began our search as soon as we'd finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened up, what was waiting for us. Oh, I thought I was going to continue with that. Alright, so... Yeah, actually, I'll just walk around. I think we have to go to the 3rd floor. What does this gate lead to? These leads to the 2nd floor, but we can't go up it yet? Oh, I think I have to talk to Sakura about whatever the hell happened in the previous chapter, and I think she's in the gym. By the way, I am bundled up here right now because it is cold as hell. Hope everybody else is doing all right. Because yeah, I am not somebody who deals well with the cold. Huh? The $10 million that have been placed here is gone, but I think it's better that it's gone. Is that it? Yeah, I really do not remember where I'm supposed to go from here. That's the AV room. You know, I'll just make it easy on myself and check them out. And there is nothing here. 3rd floor. Did I miss something in the dialogue? Yeah, I have no idea where to go right now. Because the gate to the 2nd floor is closed. But I think I can still fast travel up there, which is weird. It seems like an oversight. Like hell, where the hell am I supposed to go? This is also another one of those things where I don't know why they insist on things being interactive when there's so little control and so little variation on what you can actually do. Like, this could have just been a straight up visual novel, and maybe if they wanted to keep the stuff that you do in the trial the same, they could have done that. But wandering around the school itself really does not do much. Yeah, I'm just dumb. You can still access the second floor, though. What's the point of that? So I'm guessing that you can access the fourth floor. But why do I have to fast travel? I don't know. That seems just like that's an oversight right there. I keep forgetting it. Okay. I'm starting to get how some people forget the controls about this if they don't continue playing it straight through, because yeah, I'm just forgetting what everything's doing right now. Yep, fourth floor is open. So now we have access to the fourth floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. This one is significantly less absurdly structured than the third floor. This is the computer labs, I'm pretty sure. Oh, data center. Oh, it says right there up at the top, data lab. Oh, that's the room that connects to... why would they even give that away in the minimap right there? That, I think, is the Monokuma Control Center. This is... the office. Oh yeah, and this is... if for whatever reason you really want to harvest some singular Monokuma coins. Yep, just check all the flowers. I don't know why they did this. The dialogue's all the same for each one, but everyone gives you one Monokuma coin. Oh, that's why I had to come here. So not entirely a waste of time, but still a waste of time. But anyway. Huh? There's a picture on the floor. This picture... What? Celeste, Tifumi, and Sayaka. The smiling faces of three people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. It's just like that picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. The way that this is kind of implemented is weird, but we'll get to it. I mean, all of this is just building towards things that, for the most part, kind of come out of nowhere in the final chapter. But they're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. World of despair. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here, including Sayaka? No, there's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be a fake. God damn it. Just saying his name just brings him up. You're fake! Monokuma popped out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You could think the moon landing was fake too. Come on! I read that all wrong, but I really don't like doing his voice. Then you're saying the picture is real?
Hey,
If there was such a thing as a Noble Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place.
Too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it a fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey,
But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, then God, fuck. Just fucking Monokuma. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split.
It's true.
The picture is real. No more, no less. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? It's really real? If that's true. If that's... God damn it, Makoto. Makoto, just come on. Formulate your thoughts better than I can actually say them. Just do me a solid. Alright, so the office. This, I think, is the headmaster's office. Yep. But we can't get in there yet. This is a chemistry lab. I'll just pass right by the door. Okay, people to talk to, that's good. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Yes, because, well, I was going to say something smart, and then I directed myself away from doing so. That's on me. Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Huh? You need something? No, it's nothing.
Huh?
You sure? Okay then. Sakura is lost in conversation with Hina. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina. What is it, Makoto? Did you need something? No, it's nothing.
So then,
Really? Well, okay. So just nothing? It's a remarkably big shelf, and it's stocked with all kinds of medicine.
That's right.
Ah, listen, Makoto, listen. Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Okay, Hina, just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine.
Okay.
And what? They even have Proteinzyme X. What's that?
hey,
A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. Ah, my prayers have been finally answered. Time to load up on some more prayers then. Nice girl. Gets distracted easily. Kind of hops from one big emotion to the next. A gold mine, huh? Yeah, this is the only thing. Feels like there would be more that you could check out, especially when you could examine 5 different fucking flowers in the office, but okay. And the last place I think we can go is up in here. And I think after this point, I'm going to be locked out of free time events with Kyoko. Damn, it is cold. This is the music room. Can you even call it a music room? There's only those look like keyboards and a giant grand piano. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall. Examine the piano. Is this a grand piano? It seems really old. I bet it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone who can play it, it's totally useless. Oh, Sayaka.
Hey,
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think?
so...
About the secret in the boys' bathroom. I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
What?
Attacked? By who? Well, they came from behind and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important those were.
That's fine.
It's okay, I already saw what I needed to in there. And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. What?
Because...
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Pretty fucked up, not gonna lie. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room.
It would seem...
But to attack you and steal everything in the room, that must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. The thing I don't understand, though, is why you went after Makoto when he went in the room and not Kyoko the moment you found out that she knew about its existence. Then you knew I was going to get attacked?
That doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing, though, right? After all, you're a boy. Again, pretty fucked up. Kyoko. What does she think a boy is? Japanese game. Very, very gender roles committed. Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said, "You must not leave"?
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
Listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter. It's because
So
you are
then.
whipped. I say it a bunch, but... And it's not necessarily a bad thing for the kind of person Makoto is, but he really does kind of go along with others' pace a lot more than he really sets his own. So, now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
That's... Oh boy, you're put on the spot,
What?
Makoto. What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well,
Hey,
we're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing your doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. This is one of the stupidest things in the game because it's a completely superfluous choice that I don't know why they even give you the option. I guess like maybe they're doing like a secret test of character thing to see if you can uphold, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day anyway because like you're going to be looped around back to the one singular choice that you can make to progress things. It's similar to the case 5 choice you make that can lead you to the bad ending, which is not even a bad ending. It's just a hypothetical scenario that leads you right back to the actual path you're supposed to take. So again, I don't know what the point is. Like, see, like this is what happens if you decide to tell her. I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. And if I talk about it now, it could just make things that much worse. So back to that line of that part of the text, and then you select the actual option. There is no point to making this a decision. I really don't understand why they do it. And dear God, I'm so sorry about my stuffed up nose. Like I said, it is cold and dusty around here. Sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet.
Correct.
So, that's your answer.
However,
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share? I'm sorry, I really am.
that's fine.
It's fine.
Goodbye.
And now his new target of affection will no longer give him the time of day, because this is how it has to unfold. With those other parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. It is part of her development, but it's just weird that someone as perceptive as Kyoko she can indicate and find like the most obscure of details and shit like that, but she can't necessarily notice that maybe there's a good reason that I'm not telling you this particular secret. Maybe it will come back and haunt you or affect you in some way negatively down the line. Again, they address it later, but this almost feels it honestly feels very contrived to an extent. Excuse me. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes... So, is this everyone?
Well then.
Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. Okay. We'll start with Hiro because I don't think this is going to be productive. I found a couple rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. The headmaster's room? That sounded like exactly the kind of place we'd find some clues. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside.
But
Who cares about a stupid lock?
how about that?
It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. Holy shit, Hiro. Fuck off. What was that? Ugh.
Pung pung.
No, please, continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said?
What the heck?
Hell no, I didn't.
Hey.
Then
come
what?
on now.
Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Ugh.
Unbelievable.
Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher had such
That's
faith in you.
my room,
And this
you know?
is how you repay me? With betrayal?
What the Why didn't they just have them do that particular line with that voice line instead of all this other shit? Because holy shit, that was the longest voice line over like some text that didn't match it in the game so far. But god, but anyway. Let me start this shit over, god damn it. That's my room, you know. It is now, anyway, and you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad.
Damn it!
I'm not mad! Mad, just...
What?
Why are they adding emojis to this? What the fuck is this game sometimes? I mean, not even sometimes, most of the time. You're totally mad.
This is kind of depressing.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts...
I have no choice but to add to the school regulations.
Seriously?
Too bad.
Breaking down unlocked doors prohibited. There, that's a rule now, you jerks.
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Congratulations. Is he gone? Ew, man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was going to kill me for serious.
Well,
But if he'd go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do.
yeah.
There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor. It had all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should go at least take a peek. I highly recommend it.
I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that.
Oh, but it's not all good stuff, though. There is medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also, a bunch of different poisons.
Poison? They were all labeled clearly, though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, just in case. You know what I'm trying to say.
Just in case. Yeah, I think you're right.
However,
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. Kyoko, don't give that dumbass more credit than he's worth. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. Sakura? Metal sheets had been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
in other words,
Just like everywhere else.
Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. And Kyoko, who is mad at me now? Kyoko? She's ignoring me.
So,
Hey, Makoto? Does Kyoko seem upset to you?
that's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad.
Yeah, it looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to...
Jesus, what the fuck? Okay, I know Makoto is often... I've called Makoto a dick, and he kind of is a dick at points throughout the playthrough, but he really didn't do anything here, and now people are going to be calling them out for shit. This is bad. So, has everyone said what they needed to say?
I think so.
For serious?
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. Could have done without this particular line considering current events. Yeah, well, you can read it. I won't say it. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. I'm pretty sure what's going on right now was not caused specifically by that. No, I have something I'd like to report. So, you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right?
Yeah, I remember. What about it?
Well, I found another one. Another picture almost just like that one.
Another one?
But this time the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. Huh? And they were all smiling. In the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? Yes,
But-
Sakura, that's exactly what he just said.
But how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it! But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it There would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Anything to divide these sentences into individual text box. Please, just love that. Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can't be. It's a fake. Why are you freaky?
This motherfucker survives, and he is just like prime dead meat that's like waiting to be harvested. But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but
So
then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died? Jesus, Kyoko. Huh?
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refuse to do the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys, stop fighting, or all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted?
What?
It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Like, right, just what we needed this asshole to show up. Byakuya. You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were also ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. Ugh. It's coming. It's coming. Just be patient. We'll get there. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
So, stop! Oh my fucking god. Just, it's coming. It'll happen in this chapter. I know it's gonna happen in this chapter.
Just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone. You're not a part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever's causing your face to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. Then go the fuck away! And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh?
Did he finally just say something useful?
hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good. It's coming, though. I wanted to get here so goddamn soon, but
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He was taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something?
it would seem
Maybe we should all go take a bath.
Mm.
Ah, good idea. A mixed bath? Keep it in your pants, hero. It's not what you think it is. Then again, I shouldn't even be entertaining this, but I am curious that after that little peeping trip to the hot spring when all the girls were in it, who's his prime fat material? It's probably Aoi, but I like to think in a funnier universe it would be Sakura, even though he keeps calling her ogre. Like an asshole.
Okay.
A mixed bath?
If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. Just one text box, it's not that hard. When I got to the dressing room, Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come hear what Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master. With Master.
Ah,
You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up. Stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way. We have to talk to Alter Ego.
Well,
No, I made Master a promise.
A promise?
Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing.
huh?
What are you, his dog?
Jesus. What is... Well, I mean, I know what's wrong with this girl, but still. Just... When the character of Toko was being written, who did they pull this characterization and personality from? Ugh. Nose is stuffed up. God damn.
If it's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks.
You just love being mistreated.
Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
What?
Hey guys, what's going on?
We'd like you to move.
Your thing. Just kneel before me and beg.
What? First to make a masochist, now a super sadist. Jesus Christ. Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let me use the laptop.
What? You SOB!
Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
How about that?
Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech. Why are you acting like you're not a part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her, and I said, please, I'm begging you, will you please let us use the laptop?
I'm on fire!
Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's abuse.
Hey,
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego.
Okay.
I really cannot do a consistent chill voice.
you really came.
Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Correct.
Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come.
Um...
I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands had started to shake.
Just a second.
Move. The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over. Just so fucking whipped.
So then,
Here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out?
leave it to me.
Sure. I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here to isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan, but it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here. That's...
I see.
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in.
Hey,
It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves.
Huh?
What? Wait, hold on. Then the reason we've been imprisoned here, it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever.
No way!
It was the school itself?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
Just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego was finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
That's right.
It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event.
And this just tells you that how they describe this, it just tells you that The writers knew that the shit was ridiculous, but they still really, really want you to buy it anyway.
They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Huh?
What does that mean?
What?
Yeah, what kind of name is that for something?
You see,
Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy,
well,
Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
I see. Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy took place.
That was exactly what was exposited to you just now.
And whatever it was, it forced... Yes, that entire thing. The thing that Alter Ego just said. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester the students here where they would live out the... Kyoko...
Maybe her being pissed off at Makoto is what's causing her to become a bit dumber here, to the point where she has to repeat everything that was already clearly stated. So, but why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey,
And what could this tragic event possibly have been? In a flash, Kyoko had typed their questions into the computer, and the answer we got was,
Sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry.
and that's all he said.
What?
Then, is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it?
Indeed.
It would appear so. Disappointing.
Wait,
Oh, wait.
so,
There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important.
What the hell are you waiting for? Get on with it.
I believe it has to do with the mastermind.
The mastermind. Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
sorry.
No, that I still don't know. But I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
The headmaster?
The headmaster is here in the school?
Okay.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking. Like, shit's actually kind of starting to happen, and you can kind of tell because Kyoko is emoting. Well, outside of the free time event that I had earlier, and even then, that was not art of. That was an art of. Yeah, it was basically a forced emotion to throw Makoto off.
Then that's got to be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
perhaps.
Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
For serious?
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do?
I'll find a way.
Huh?
No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
I
can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him.
She has to. Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then,
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. Now, we're spending an awful lot of time in the bathroom. Which is, it's weird to me that I mean, Monokuma obviously does later on, but it's weird to think that nobody else would think that, hey, we're spending so much time in the bathroom, isn't that going to be kind of suspicious since we're always being monitored? But
Need a sip real quick. Did you learn anything else?
Sorry.
I'm sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry.
Alter Ego, you're doing fine. Cheer up. Then it really is all over.
Hey,
Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say.
so,
Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Fumi, or Taka since yesterday.
A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. Just putting it all out there, aren't you?
What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but
okay then.
it really happened.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
Anyway,
Well then, I guess that's it.
That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job. Thank you.
I see.
I'm done? I guess I am, huh?
Okay then.
Then, maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later.
With that, the laptop entered sleep mode. Jesus, all this. Like I'm not even complaining about the scene, but damn, just the most. Like this is a decently. This is a decent scene, and just all of this emotion just coming from the AI. Damn good AI, I guess.
I see.
So, Alter Ego did everything he could.
Indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore.
But
But I feel ugh.
Come on, Chuck, get it together.
But I feel kind of sorry for him.
But you feel sorry. But he's just a computer program, right?
well,
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know?
I mean, yeah, it did. But that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you?
Well, no. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way.
I know what you mean. I feel the same way.
Hey,
Hey, come on. It's just a program. You can't tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? Dumb and emotionally immature. Just, Jesus, hero. You are so out of sync with everybody, and that's including the people who are extremely out of sync. But, you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really?
Huh?
Huh? I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. This is not the game for this type of discussion, it really isn't. The second game, maybe, but not this one. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
that's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend.
I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends, the merrier, right?
How about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival. That was surprisingly deep.
So,
So anyway,
What?
Don't so anyway that. It's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where.
hey,
anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend.
Do you really mean that?
Wait.
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. No, we don't have to do that. I mean, not necessarily wanting to get into this really dumb drama between Kyoko and Makoto, but I don't want to replace that with more repetition. Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking?
What?
Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well,
Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right?
That dumbass. Why? You can't read that way of addressing this. Like, this is the official way of addressing what happened, right? I mean, they shortened to the tragedy, which is fine, but that's still very vague. But like, I would take just referring to it as the tragedy, than the extended version, which is this: the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history. Who would describe something so? What's a good way of putting it? For this, basically this world-ending thing that happened, who would describe it in such a lazy and blasé fashion? Ugh. This fucking game. It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that you guys could describe that way. What about you guys?
I don't really watch the news, so...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
anyway,
That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak.
at the very least.
If nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to this school.
What?
Maybe all the students here were killed or something.
However,
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that.
Could it be?
Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible. Even that I would not buy. If this is supposed to take place the year it came out, which is 2010. Was it 20? I think it was 2010. PSP 2010. Oh yeah, it came out in 2010, and then the English version came out several years later. But even back in 2010, they would not be able to cover up something like that happening, especially with how social media works. I mean, hell, they already, at the beginning of the game, they were showing stuff like blog forums and all this information regarding all the students who are going to be attending Hope's Peak. So that is, unless it was Hope's Peak themselves that they're referring to, but even then, when you really learn about how Hope's Peak operates, it's amazing that they had any sort of reverence in this universe, because a bunch of dumb motherfuckers there.
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
Anyway,
Maybe, but right now there's only one path open to us.
so...
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
Correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
No matter what?
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think.
Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
well,
But even that is a problem not so easily solved.
Yeah, you're right.
So then,
Well, our business is done here, so for now we should get out of here.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Yep.
Then I...
Jesus.
Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean...
It's dusty where I am. Jesus Christ.
Oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Byakuya's gonna be so mad at me.
whew,
Let's avoid getting involved any further.
Good call. in the bathroom so long it went from daytime to nighttime. See what I'm talking about? Anybody would catch on to this after a while. Ugh, Jesus. Yeah, like it is. It's not even all that cold compared to a lot of the rest of the country, but it is cold and it is dusty, and I should probably make myself some tea later, or remember to make some tea before I start having to talk during a stream. But we're here right now, so we're continuing with it. Give me 1 second, and okay. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us. This son of a bitch.
My heart is pounding away. It's pounding.
Me angry!
Ugh, God.
It's pounding with anger.
You're not still mad about that whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you?
Oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys just enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building.
Now I'm really angry!
Let him say that instead of this line.
Please!
Don't get so angry. Here, let me help you center your chakra.
Poom, poom!
Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Huh? Fang for a fang? Be careful, he just chanted the incantation of devastation.
Huh.
No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. But what's he talking about? God.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Correct.
So, it's nighttime.
Hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now.
I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way.
I agree.
it's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed.
So everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy. See how much better that is? But anyway, which had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all, the mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried, but I still have to try and unravel them, bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Monokuma Theater. That is the one good thing about the trials. There's no Monokuma Theater. Anytime it's not the daily life, and that means I don't have to worry about this dumbass Monokuma Theater.
Let's talk a bit about where I was at before I came aboard. At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push this the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's a really incredible offer." But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. That's not that bad. I like eating shrimp. I didn't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, you think we could do a tiger prawn on our budget? So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Is that a reference to how Monokuma was originally supposed to be a one of those fuck, I don't know what they're actually called. Those diagrams of the human body where you see them in like biology class where half of them has the skin, half of them is like open so you can see the intestines and inner organs of the body. I don't know what the hell that was.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Okay. Nope, still more story. We haven't gotten to the free time events yet. First things first, I need to head to the dining hall. And you can't automatically go there. The Byakuya is in the corner. Why is he in the corner?
What do you want?
I don't know why I did this. I just was curious. Well, the breakfast meeting.
That's enough.
You honestly expect me to go? Right. Oh, as long as I'm here. I should ask Byakuya what he made of the stuff Alter Ego told us. Actually, no, I'd better not. The surveillance camera would catch us for sure.
What?
So? Oh, well...
Goodbye.
He's gone, and not a moment too soon. Good morning, Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. Hey, so yesterday you were kind of cool.
Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know, when you said Alter Ego was your friend.
So,
I was thinking the same thing. But when stuff like that happens, I never know how to say what I'm thinking.
You got it.
So I'm really glad you said it for me.
Nice girl.
So, thanks. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're usually like totally normal, but when the time comes, bam! You bust out your special power.
'Cause,
I mean, even before yesterday, when stuff comes up, it's like you always do something about it.
Even before yesterday? Are you talking about the class trials and stuff? I mean, that stuff is just... It just kind of took care of itself, you know? It totally didn't. With your power and Sakura's and everyone else, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
I am right. All right. I am... Oh, the fuck. I am right. All right. Now that we've got that fighting spirit, let's go get some grub.
She's right. Even if the road is long, if we don't keep on moving forward, we'll never reach our goal. That was a nice interaction to start off the day. As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her.
What are you staring at?
Oh, Toko?
What's your problem?
What, you think your eyes will rot just by looking at me?
What the heck?
Fine, then don't look at me.
I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed. It's been quite a while since you joined us.
Yeah, what made you change your mind? Byakuya said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so...
The game finally fucking said... if he actually did say that, the game finally says something that I can get on board with. Byakuya is not totally unrelatable.
I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop.
Okay.
I refuse to lose.
Hina.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
Oh, she said she'd come by later. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. Jesus, this is some petty bullshit, Kyoko. She's not even trying to hide it anymore.
I know I said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much.
Just a second.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty. President Dirty of Dirtlandia. What the fuck? You don't understand.
Just the worst.
You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Jesus.
What the heck?
Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning.
Huh?
Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself.
Huh?
I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are. Jesus Christ. You have just not interacted with any human being, right? Or... Oh, God. Like, seriously, like... This is like the time where somebody would throw hands at this point.
Huh?
Shut up! You and that lusty body of yours. Night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings. Hey, knock it off! I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight extracurricular activities. That is amazing. I know it's definitely been done before, but I still love that. Extracurricular activities is one of those wordplays that it's like, okay, I'm on board with it. But anyway, your midnight extracurricular activities only put us in even more danger.
Please.
Stop it. You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping the big fat chunk. Who fucking wrote this? God. There's more. Going for all that extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard. And it's amazing. Indecent ideas are coming to me one after another.
Bastard!
So, would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right?
Yeah. Sorry.
Hey, come on.
Let's leave Toko alone. Like you aren't going to be using this for your fat material later, hero. Like, don't act like you aren't into that shit, you fucking liar. She's got a little funny from all her pent-up frustration.
You know?
Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you.
Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care who they are as long as they've got the right equipment.
Oh,
Just
God.
the worst.
Watch out, Sakura, as Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia.
Why is this happening to me?
Well,
Because you're very pliable, Makoto. Can our talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn out these last few days.
Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt?
No, nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains. Huh? Is that... Yeah, when you were kung fu fighting this demigod bear robot.
It must be because of that battle. But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
Hey, you guys like worship protein. It's like you're god or something.
Okay.
Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You know?
Well, for now, let's eat.
Eat? I'm kind of nervous.
Huh? How come?
What's your problem?
'Cause I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I eat by myself.
What the heck?
What about your family?
Oh, well, yeah, I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom.
You had 2 moms? More fetish fuel for Hero.
What? That's just how things were.
That's like a serious issue.
Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat.
Best response.
If I don't, Kyoko will never show up.
Pretty miserable situation, man. That's the... damn, that's rough, buddy. Yeah, definitely gonna make myself some tea or something that clears my nose after this is over. Jesus, we're already an hour and a half in. And I still think we have too much shit to go through before we get to Deadly Life. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. Alright, now free time events. Yep, there it is. I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw. But in a way, I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. Alright, where is everybody? Because I know who I want to talk to. I had a plan to talk to him. I am curious. I don't think I've tried this before.
Anyway.
Yep. I think you are locked out of... I think you're locked out of free time events for the rest of the game. Which sucks because I think I was only one away from completing all of Kyoko's. But it is what it is. I really don't know what the thought process was when designing free time events like this. Because there really is nothing to be gained from playing through the main story twice. You don't get anything. You get some, I guess, some context about some stuff. A little bit, but hardly any of it, if any of it at all, really, comes up in the actual story. And I've talked about that before, so I don't know why they even bothered. What the hell?
Pushing down on him doesn't help. Smacking him doesn't help. What the heck is up with those things?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. I'm talking about the metal plates covering all the windows. I know. We should try grabbing the top and yanking down on it.
Yeah, we'll talk to Ina. But I do need to see because I do not know what she likes. I could probably guess, but I am not certain. I also don't know why they put a certain amount. They put like a scale on the gifts for how much a person likes a certain gift. I'm just like, it could have been just, it's like out of a grade of 5 from its loves, likes, neutral, dislikes, hates. And I'm kind of like, you could have just, I don't know, done with 3 of those. Okay, here we go.
You got it.
You want to do some stretches with me?
I followed Hina's lead and did some elaborate stretching. Hey, that's good for you. That is, everybody should do it. I don't do it myself, and I should. Should stretch every day. Alright, what do I got?
How thoughtful. This is why I like you, Makoto. Or, I mean, not like. Not like. Not that kind of like.
Chill, girl.
Oh man.
What's up?
Okay.
I'm getting totally fired up.
What? How come?
How come doesn't matter. Now that I'm revved up, I need to get it out. Let's race.
I don't think that's a good idea. I wouldn't stand a chance anyway.
That's right.
Really? Well, I don't mind a solo run.
Well, hold on. You always seem so excited, Hina.
What's your deal?
Huh? Hey, are you making fun of me?
No, I'm just impressed.
Really? I used to know this one guy. He was always like, Hina, you're like a super spaz.
Super spaz?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he'd see me wearing shorts in winter and he'd say stuff like that.
Oh god, is it this conversation?
But if you lose to the cold like that, it just means you weren't dedicated enough.
I'm feeling specifically called out in this particular stream. God damn it. Wow, you did stuff like that and didn't get sick?
You got it all wrong.
Getting sick is for the weak. If you're really dedicated, winter means even lighter clothes. It's all part of your training.
Training, huh?
So, like, are you the type that who gets sick easy?
Actually, yeah.
See? You're soft. You need more training.
Okay.
Okay, I've got the perfect remedy to keep someone like you fit as a fiddle.
Huh? What kind of remedy?
Yeah.
Actually, I do this myself.
Oh, yep, this is the one.
Actually, I do this myself every morning. You just strip down to your waist, then take a dry towel and start rubbing down your bare skin. I call it,
Huh?
what do I call it again?
A way to keep healthy by stripping down and rubbing a towel across your skin. Let's take a shot at it. I mean, is it something like towel treatment?
You got it.
Oh my god, yeah, that's it. I love going out on my apartment balcony, stripping down, feeling the wind on my skin. God, it feels so amazing. I never let a morning pass without getting in a good rub down, and it is such a good thing that you're telling this to Makoto and not within earshot of Hiro. Well, I should say Toko mostly, but also Hiro, because yeah, if you couldn't handle what you were talking about in the cafeteria, whew. And this just ignited the fire of I don't know how many fan artists, so. Wait, so you went out on your balcony and stripped down? And you were okay with that? You should give it a try. If you haven't gotten your health, you haven't got anything. I'd hate to see you catch a cold or something. Man, another skill. What I need are actual skills. I haven't gotten a skill in a while. After being introduced to a unique sickness prevention method, I went back to my room.
So that was everybody. Wrong button. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. You should be able to get at least one session in with everybody before the game ends, right? So Hero's here. It says Toko is here. I do not see her. Oh god, it's Jack. Oh god, here we go. This is... I'm doing this to myself, so I have no right to complain.
What's up? You want to go on a murder spree with me?
Yeah, we'll spend some time with Jack.
What?
You want me to kill you or something?
Totally not adorable.
You're not even close to getting me heated up.
The time I spent with the murderous fiend was almost valuable. Alright. God. Because, yeah, they really do not organize this all that well. Okay, come on, just... Can this please work properly? Yes, sorry, just trying to get to this. Okay. Oh yeah, I forget if I had. I think maybe I did one before. Oh yeah, I did do one session with Jack before. Alright, what do I got? Here we go.
Oh my, it's so wonderful. Can I lick it?
What?
When you get something this nice, don't you just love to lick it? Or is that just me?
God. Well, most inconsistent voice for this character. Alright, that was it. I probably made a bad choice. I could go back, but I'm not going to. I haven't saved in a while, so I'm definitely not going back and doing all that shit again.
Attention! Attention! Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can. Quickly, 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 quickly!
Okay, stuff's gonna happen now. He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym. And he sounded pretty serious about it, too. Which means you should be getting the hibblies and your giblies. Blah, 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 blah. Because some shit is about to go down, Makoto. Yep. Here we go. You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside. Aren't you gonna go in?
However,
I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together, after all. Sakura?
well then.
Makoto. If something happens to me, Hina... Huh?
I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
So then,
I'm... Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura? Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered at the gym, it began. This thing again. I feel like if they were needed to cut costs, they probably could have not had to use that one scene or that one pre-rendered scene over and over again.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right?
Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this again?
Oh no, not again! I can't take it anymore!
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive.
Today, I'm feeling black.
The reason I gathered...
Oh, Jesus. Forgot about that.
The reason I gathered you all here is so that I can get rid of my grudge.
Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us.
I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about.
Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words,
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy.
What?
hey,
So, guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami!
He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though we just revealed a huge secret. What? What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura.
What is this?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar.
There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura?
Huh?
Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
thrills, chills, kills!
Roaster, boiler, kill her, don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Yeah, that's sufficient. And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal will be met with betrayal.
Huh? What the heck?
So, what does this mean?
What?
Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying?
There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong. You're wrong.
Well, he's wrong. There's just no way.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier.
Huh?
What?
Oh, no! Then he was being serious for serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind? Yes, hero. Just, I think Hiro would break down in a panic just because the weather forecast was not exactly as predicted. Like, if it was off by a degree, if there was a smidgen more cloud in the sky than was forecasted, he would just have a nervous breakdown. Willpower is not this dude's strong suit.
I'm sorry.
So you've been lying to us all this time?
Huh?
It's not true. Sakura's probably being controlled. There's got to be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it.
Which is exactly what is the case. Did you guys not hear Monokuma mention a hostage? Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told.
What? You're talking like you know that for a fact.
Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting, and that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you still live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale? Again, thinks it's more clever than it is.
Not possible.
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do that.
Okay then, Sakura. If you really have cut ties with the mastermind, then tell us who they really are. Well,
I'm sorry.
sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please.
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Shut up. I'm not finished questioning her. Oh, god. I cannot fucking wait. So excited.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. Did that say if? Okay, nope, just me. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees, much like where I am right now. The weight of those words.
I see.
So even now, you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong. You're wrong.
I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that.
What the heck?
You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
That's terrible.
It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please, stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. Fuck yeah, Sakura. Even though this is not going to end well for you, just... God, you're a fucking badass. I would trade you for 1,000 Byakuya's, heroes, and Tokos, and well, maybe not Tokos, maybe about 200 Tokos, but I'm gonna miss you when you're gone. I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility.
Huh?
Hold on. What do you mean if you both go down?
Hina.
Hina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this.
What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
But
Sakura!
I'm sorry.
Oh boy. This actually has a pretty good setup too, but it's one of those ones where, how can I put it? The second trial had a good setup just because it was um on its own. It was a good way of taking the motivation of two characters and putting them into conflict because they were so similar at the end of the day. Their motivations and their reasons for being are so similar. So even outside of the context of the game, it would be pretty well. This is a decent setup for the plot to continue, if that makes sense. Like this is kind of just like the turning. This is the part where the turning point kind of begins in the plot overall. Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then this announcement played again.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
no way!
Hold on, this whole thing with Sakura is...
Don't make me repeat myself.
Over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible!
No, Sakura is not our enemy.
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But...
Anyway,
Go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. Not a bad point, although it is an easy one for her to make, considering how detached she is. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy, but he's wrong. She's not my enemy. She's my friend, without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? Please not Monokuma Theater. Monokuma Theater, goddammit. Would have just loved to just... I know I can skip these, but still, just... I want to acknowledge them because they are here and they are part of the game.
As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues, even a soccer player touring Europe, even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show.
Who is this supposed to be referencing?
She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, 'cause I'm a bear.
Does anybody feel enlightened after just reading all that?
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Does this one actually happen? I know it happens a little bit quicker than some of the other ones, but I don't know if it happens this quickly. Let us go awkwardly greet Kyoko. Kyoko, good morning. Still nothing. Still ignoring me. Is she really that mad at me? But actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. I can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. I mean, yeah, that's what a heavy atmosphere entails. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. I don't think damn it, I was gonna say Monokuma. I don't think Makoto knows what to do if he's not supporting a girl or trying to help a girl. Makoto, are you okay? Huh? What do you mean?
You were late, so we were worried about you.
What a dullard. Fuck off, Byakuya. Toko, Byakuya, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here.
Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Mastermind's... Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
She's right, and I'm more frustrated towards
What did you say?
Stupid? This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
She's
Hey.
not wrong. Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
However,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the Mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred,
in other words,
this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the Mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children? You're right, but are you not doing the same thing, Kyoko?
But
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again?
If she could really beat the Mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot, you really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her?
It wouldn't matter.
What?
If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. They're just really piling it on, and it's coming up like in just like couple moments. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? You're creating the issue. It would put the whole problem to rest. The one that you're making.
What the hell?
You disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
And that's why there is no way I could ever hate Hina. Oh my god, thank you. I'm so happy that they put this scene in. All the other bullshit that this game has, I'm glad that they at least put this shit in, because fuck yes. Like if I had a drink with me right now, besides the one I'm using to just hydrate, like an actual alcoholic beverage, I would toast to that shit right now. Because fuck yeah.
What?
I should have died?
Interesting.
Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead. Try it if you dare. That's how it works here after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
That's right.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants. And it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? God.
I genuinely wish that somebody could have. But we don't live in that world.
I'm leaving. I'll be in my room.
Trembling with anger, Hina ran off.
That stupid cow. How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000.
Channeling some Akuma there. So, she was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya, and all you can do is mock them for it.
What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning, someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time to play with you.
And I will happily elude its attempts.
Oh, you were gonna get smacked the fuck down. Oh, even further. You know, how about we eat? Maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Good scene. Very good scene.
So, what should I do today?
I should be able to hang out with Sakura now, right? This feels like a weird time to do free time because I feel like nobody would really want to hang out. Well, except for Hero. Everybody's still on the 4th floor. Yeah, I think everybody's still where they were. What room is she in? Can I talk to Sakura?
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure if I'm ready to open up just yet. Maybe if you create the right opportunity.
I see.
Even if I don't feel like talking, you'll still stand by me. I still don't understand you, Makoto. See, good lady. Fucking good lady, Sakura. Probably while looking, I could probably figure out what she wants, but just to be on the safe side. Yes, I would. I have 4 of these? Jesus. You really want to give me something so splendid? You know, I'm not quite sure why, but somehow you remind me of him.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, forget I said that. I'm just talking to myself. Anyway, I feel a little better now. Thank you. Yeah, I can't do anything. You really have to get all that shit out of the way early on. Which just makes me ask, what was the point of it? It honestly feels like an RPG, where you pretty much have to know exactly what skills and what things you want to upgrade like way in advance, and you're just kind of railroaded into that because the game does not allow you to. I mean, I guess it makes sense because I'm describing what this game basically is. But yeah, like, you know how there are some RPGs where it's like you can't, once you've gone far enough along on a weapon or a class or something like that, you can't change your weapon because the game doesn't let you unless you do like a new game plus. Not a great I really am not a fan of that design philosophy. And yet people are still doing it, and I don't know why. You know what? Let's get this out of the way. This fucking idiot. Oh, now it's Toko. Did I miss here? Okay, here he is. His big fucking hair.
According to the spirits,
I had a dream last night. I saw the spirit world was going to flood us with energy and save us from the school nightmare.
how about that?
It's a prophecy. Take heart, my man.
You know?
Oh, I've got something. I wanted to show you. I got the stigmata on my back.
Hey, come on.
That's not... It's a gift from the gods. Is it? Hero showed me a scar on his back, though I didn't really get what it meant. It probably meant nothing. Probably a bullet wound, if nothing else. I know I have to have something that he likes. Huh? You're saying I can have this? All of a sudden I feel invigorated. I feel awake. I feel like I like you. Well, that's the good template for a good friendship, isn't it?
Could it be...
Hey, Makoto, you know what I think? You and me meeting like this, it wasn't a coincidence. So I've got some good news for you. I'm going to give you a psychic reading at a huge discount. A discount?
How about that?
Normally, it's $1,000 for 2 hours, but for you, let's call it $900. That's only a $100 discount, and even then it's way too expensive.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on. You should count yourself lucky that the ultimate clairvoyant is willing to tell your future. So, are you right pretty often, Makoto? Well, this is... That's not fair. But we already know the answer to this.
Well?
I sure am. At the bare minimum, I've got a 20% chance of accuracy. 20%? That sounds pretty sketchy.
What the heck?
For real? Don't make that face. Didn't you hear what I said? 20% of the time, I'm right. Every time. Is that an Anchorman reference? That includes natural disasters, election results, you name it. Don't you realize how amazing that is?
How about that?
Okay, fine. I'll give you a special trial run. After all, I've already seen what the future has in store for you. What? When did you see it?
Well?
You won't believe what I saw. It would appear that the mother of your children and the mother of my children are the same woman. I refuse, denied, don't like it.
I'm right, right?
Doesn't matter if you don't like it, that's just the way it is. 20% accuracy, you said.
You know?
At least. I pray to everything holy that you're wrong. Please be wrong. Now then, since that was a special trial run, I'm afraid I can't apply the discount. That'll be $1,000, please. Don't worry, you can pay me after we get out of here. Wait, hold on. But there's no way you're gonna be right? If you like, I can do a reading right now to see whether my reading was right or not. Naturally, additional fees will apply. Think about it, okay? Let me know as soon as you're ready for my services. Oh, he's gone. Thank God. Do I have enough in my bank account to take another crack at it? No, I can't bring myself to pay for something like that. Makoto, you dumbass. I can see how people could fall into that kind of cycle, though. That was close. Please, whoever's listening, I'm begging you. Whatever else happens, don't let him be right. Let me die in this fucking murder game. Alright, there we go. Another new skill from this dumbass. Alright, so nighttime's coming. Next day, I'm pretty sure all of it's going down.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Well, here's a terrible thing that happened tonight.
After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back, okay, then how about, to make you extra special, you can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards, I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line. Then she said, you just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey? Of course I've heard of it. I know all about it. But so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend. Hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still grow up in movies and stuff from time, still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's lightspeed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
The only way I can give that, I don't even want to call it a story because that's giving it too much credit. That uttering of words, any sort of merit, is if they're talking about the old crabs in a bucket thing. But I think it's just more bullshit that they just wanted to, the game just wanted to talk at you more.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I need to do something about Sakura. I better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. Oh yeah, oh, we're not quite there yet, but shit indeed is about to happen. Yeah, I won't do that. Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall.
Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look. Hiro's finger shook as he pointed.
Hina! Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina!
You gotta be kidding!
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina, just all of a sudden, they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze?
You SOB!
Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally not adorable.
Anyway, you totally not adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else
My beautiful scissors!
I'll start cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay then, let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me. Sure thing. Yeah, some shit definitely happened. And my Genocide Jack voice is inconsistent as ever. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. But, like, what did she actually do? By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. This is why I was not looking forward to doing any sort of free time event with Hiro. Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. But man, I couldn't believe it. I was positive I was about to see someone's life come to an end. If I ever saw something like that, I'd never be able to sleep again. Which would suck. I love sleep. Yeah, never mind the person who actually died, right? I am so happy when Makoto can call out a whole bunch of other people, but he never does it to Byakuya. At least not to his face. Hey, Hino, what the heck happened? Oh, we just got... Oh, this is back. It's been so long. And now it's back again. Oh, we just got into a fight, and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Let me guess. The fight was because of Sakura?
But...
At first, I just tried to ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just...
What the heck?
Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
You're serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking.
And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Huh?
Sakura!
You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey!
Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this?
It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault.
That's going to cause issues.
Damn.
To hurt Hina. Damn you! To leave me alone but hurt her. What is this?
How dare you!
What is this?
I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
Ugh. No forgiveness!
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this! Ugh.
Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. What? I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Like, is she about to, like, destroy this room with her aura alone? Somebody save me! Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later... What's going on?
Hey,
What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
it would seem...
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line. Right here and now. Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
But wait, Sakura!
Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. Yeah, it looks like she is... but it's like, Sakura is definitely in choke-a-bitch mode, but everybody thinks that they're going to be the bitch being choked. Which, I don't know why, because... It's like, damn, have you, like, talked to Sakura? Has anybody actually talked to Sakura? Jesus. The only ones left were... Yep. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's where what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What?
Because...
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Huh?
Anyway,
Anyway, it's over and done with, like I said. Let's just forget about it. Okay. Thank you. Is it really over?
whew.
That issue we discussed doesn't matter anymore. I want to talk to you about some... I can't believe this game sometimes. Just continue the conversation until it's over. What is it that you wanted to talk to me about?
Indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but
shall we go?
that works too. With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Kyoko! I hurried to catch up to her. Yeah, it's definitely not over. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her, and eventually we arrived. The dressing room? So the something else you mentioned
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. The difference being, but again, game thinks it's more clever than it is. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently it's something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants... Yes, the thing she just said, Makoto. Hello. Oh, so it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough?
Thank you.
No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it that he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? Oh, yeah, so... I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, Why?
You see?
Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work...
But
I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of the school.
That's right.
The only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this. Yeah, Chihiro did not give himself enough credit.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed to an insane asylum. Too admirable. Too fragile.
Hey.
You remember what you asked before, Makoto. You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah.
Certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the Mastermind will really notice it. But...
Makoto.
Let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But...
Hey.
He's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says he wants to fight alongside his friends.
Now...
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend.
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
He really is he is the Tails of Danganronpa, isn't he? I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the Mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. This is also pretty stupid. A room without a surveillance camera. That's it, the secret room you told me about.
The one where you got knocked the fuck out and all the documentations were stolen. That room the mastermind obviously knows about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. Is there one?
However,
Damn it, I hit auto. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. I was trying to get the text box to clear. I forget what button that is. It's left bumper, okay? There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. Yeah, that too. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
that's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Then, let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. Jeez, we spent a lot of time in this room. I closed the laptop and stuff underneath my jacket. It tickles. Shh, you can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react. Maybe focus on just moving him.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. But is there another way of getting there without fast traveling? Because, like, that's closed off. Oh, there is a way. Looks like.
Hey,
Hey, Makoto.
why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I'd make her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And to be thorough, I'm counting on you. Isn't this just drawing more attention to the room? Okay, first we have to find a network cable. Oh yeah, it was in the desk, right? According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it. This is a network cable, Knight. It's called an well, no, it's an Ethernet port. I think that's. I don't know. I think people just call it an Ethernet cable, but I guess network cable. I'm just bitching to bitch at this point, but we all knew that. Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it. I would have at least tried to hide him or something.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer.
I'm gonna do my best.
Just hold tight and put your faith in me. Good kid. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us, as friends.
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Kyoko.
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. Pot and meat kettle right there. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you going to do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However...
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
So...
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Alter Ego...
Correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. I'm kinda tired, so I lay down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I had completely dozed off. Huh? The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world.
Makoto.
Get out here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me and she was as white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. Oh boy. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry.
Huh?
Makoto, Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond.
Huh?
So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway...
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door is locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said...
Wrong.
The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why...
It would seem...
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair?
In other words,
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in?
indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. Oh, man. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here. I found a broom. In the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on, please, hurry! Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Oh boy. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... all I felt was cold death. Son of a bitch. Like, this is one of those few times where a character dies and it's one of the better characters in the game. So this actually really fucking sucks. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And of course, Makoto asked, you know what, if it's for Sakura, go ahead. Insert all the pros you want, Makoto. And then...
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Damn it, Sakura, why'd it have to be you? It should have been Byakuya.
Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there, motionless behind her, while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Ogre!
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed? I see.
As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It was one of you! Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura! What?
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation?
I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it. You know it?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on!
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma file!
That's kind of funny.
And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of your own.
And then he ruins it. I mean, not surprising. He ruins fucking everything.
Now then, with that,
Hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura?
Say what?
Haha.
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words...
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me.
Phew!
Which, thank God for that, it saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
Well done.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie. Before you get all pissy potty and
Pissy potty.
you better figure out who did it first.
Shing!
Because, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive you.
I hate him. I hate this whole thing.
Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. I swear to... Just somebody... Owie, slap him again. You got pool cues. Makoto, you got a broom. Somebody just smack the shit out of him again. Whoop his ass, please. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time.
I'll do it.
Hina?
I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an or... Oh, you... I bet even Kyoko, despite her rationale, well, her general rationality, not constant rationality, even she wants to just, like, shove one of his heels into his eyes. In order...
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we?
Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is...
Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate.
I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time.
How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway.
And you, Hero? Do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her.
Naturally. Who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura, it's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Okay. God, this is a bummer for the most part. Cuz like it's just as tragic, but they've actually done a pretty good job of escalating. This is what I'm talking about how the setup and everything leading to this point, it means that, you know, it makes it a lot more tense because this is the part where things start moving along. A lot of the other murders, aside from maybe Sayaka's, there really was kind of like this just something of a whatever feeling behind all of it. But yeah, this one, like, everybody is on really fucking high alert. Like, their tensions are running really fucking high. So this investigation actually, it actually just like it feels like it has some weight behind it compared to the chapter 2 and especially the chapter 3 investigations and trials. But since we finally actually did get to the investigation part, or to the deadly life, I will go ahead and save it here. From which button does which. There we go. Alright, that is done. We'll be going back to the main menu, and we'll wrap things up for right now. Probably would have been longer if I chose a couple of different options for the free time events, but I really don't know if it's going to lead to a conversation a lot. I haven't memorized all that yet. I tried, it should be obvious that I'm trying to pretty much pick the people who probably will not be with us after that particular, after a specific chapter, or whoever's going to be significantly involved with the trial. But yeah, I guess just there are times where it's like you really can't do much about it because free time events are not implemented all that well in this game, but what you gonna do? So, we'll go ahead and end it here. I think I'll probably continue this next week, maybe not at the same time. I don't think it's going to be on Saturday. I'm planning maybe Sunday. I will, we'll get to the next part. So yeah, that'll be it for right now. I
am planning to. I've been thinking about streaming some other stuff other than this or PSO2 NGS because there's a lot of stuff I kind of want to catch up on. Or even if I don't stream it, I do want to get back to just making regular upload. Maybe not regular uploads, but I do want to start uploading some stuff that I have not touched in a while or at all. So we'll see what happens. I'll post about it as usual. Thank you for everybody who stopped by, even if only momentarily. Comments, likes are appreciated. Follow me on Blue Sky. My links are in the description. And I hope that you enjoyed yourself or enjoyed this video, be it live or otherwise. So until next time, take care, stay warm, and I really need to get myself some tea. See you guys later. Peace.